What's up, guys? It's Parthenex here. We're back for another episode of Created by Creative Survival, and today we are going to start off by chopping some moo-moos. Yeah, it's definitely not the best idea to do anything other than jumping and critting with the sword. Does this have mending? No, it has looting and unbreaking. My fishing rod has it, doesn't it? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You have to be... I hate that. This is why I don't like kind of area of effect damages in games like this, where you're in a multiplayer field, or a 3D field where I think that Iron Golem's still going to be pissed off at me, isn't he? No, he's not. 1, 2, 3. That goes there, that goes there, and that goes there. I really didn't mean to make the episode yesterday go really sad at the end. It's just that I got really upset with just how the D&D's been going, and how, you know, seeing someone else's D&D flourish, and it really doesn't show signs of stopping, and I'm enjoying the hell out of it. So don't get me wrong, I'm not saying I don't enjoy it. I enjoy it a lot, but it's difficult when you see, you know, your creation failing and seeing someone else succeed. It's literally his first time DMing, and I'm sitting here like watching the party fall apart and people get bored, and when I know it's getting boring when one person shifts to onto their phone. That would be Courtnami, and that happened pretty early on in one of the episodes that was recently recorded. So that was a big hit to my morale, knowing that he'd rather text or look at memes instead is not always the best way to have a campaign be going. You know, I really tried my best to make a fun and interesting campaign, but I guess it's not. And whenever I ask anyone about their characters or anything like that, I get, hey, but what about this? And they'll talk about something else. And it's like, that's another thing that really shows that I did terrible. I screwed up, and I'm paying the price for not making it fun enough for people. I had one job, I guess. I I messed it up, alright? I messed it up. But that's not what today's about. Today is the day I set this place up for Christmas. So we're gonna get... I'm gonna just put this leather in here. I'm gonna hold on to this raw beef for now. Actually, you know what? I have a place to put it anyway, so I'll put it there. And we need one other thing out of here. Put that away. We need one of you. And then two of you. And that's actually really all we need for this, don't we? Well, I guess we don't actually have any then. Now, it's been a while since, like, I was in college and everything. Like, my classes ended really early on, and it ended up being really slow, I guess. You know, it ended up being, I really didn't expect, the kind of sudden stop from, because it felt like my days were never long enough. Um, when I was doing, it was in my classes and stuff. It always felt like I was losing hours and hours and hours of stuff. Felt like, it was, because I had a limit, to how long I could go, to how long I could watch YouTube, to how long I could really enjoy myself for the night, and, I had a reason to stop because, I had college the next day, or, it was the weekend the next day and I wanted to, or I had a day to prepare for stuff for D&D, and then as soon as my classes ended early because it's college classes, they don't last as long as other classes, so, I was out before literally every single one of my friends. Other than two people, I believe, in the D&D, and it was depressing. It was depressing to sit on my own for the first couple days of being free from college. It was really, really upsetting to have to, you know, kind of just do nothing. It really hurt me inside to have to say that I I was upset. I was bored. I was wishing I was dead because, like, I missed immediately how life was, kind of thing. I missed how full the day felt and how productive it felt until the end of the year and the end of the semester. I bombed it. I bombed it. In all honesty, I passed one class, and I don't even know if I'm going to be allowed to truly stay this next semester. They might go, hey, you have to pay full price, and if that happens, well, I'm not going. And bye-bye a lot of the stuff that I like to do, because I'll be working instead. And I really hope that isn't what happens, because I'd rather not spend every day of my life um, working instead of doing at least one thing I like to do in a week. I'd like to talk to people. I'd like to do D&D. I'd like to have fun. I'd really, really would like that. But if that's how it is, that's how it is, It's my own fault that I didn't do as well. I could have done better in chemistry. My math class, I didn't need to be in it. I didn't. The math class I was in, I went in too headstrong, thinking I could do it all, kind of thing. Thinking I could go in guns blazing and come out on top. I went in too confident with myself. I went in not overthinking it. It was one of the situations where if you overthought it, you would have been like, oh wait, okay, I realize that I can, if I don't chill out, I'll fail spectacularly. But of course, I didn't see that. I looked past that, like, you know what? That huge failure that I see, I'm not gonna let happen. So because I'm gonna work even harder. And then I didn't. Well, then when I thought I worked harder, I didn't work at all. I didn't do anything. I just kind of sat there, let the time tick by. I didn't need that math class. I didn't need the chem class because I changed major. And that's what I should take away from the years. That hey, at least it wasn't all dead, and it wasn't all to be dead in the water. It wasn't all to be. It was a miserable time for me. I wish, I was much brighter, happier for this episode. I wish I was happy for this, because it's the Christmas season. I really shouldn't let myself be like this, but that's really how it is for me right now. I'm struggling to have a sense of accomplishment, have a sense of self-worth. I've been just a low morale person. Your Durg here is not happy with himself. Themselves, I guess. It doesn't help that my one release at the moment is also something that stresses me out. Being that, again, it's the D&D, it's, all one big cycle, I should say. One big old loop. Because it all loops back around to itself, Like, there's no true point of origin of the problem. It was that I spent one night, I spent too long on D&D. I stressed myself out about D&D and then had D&D the next day. And, I was like, oh my god, everything about this D&D is way better. And then I was like, oh no, I've failed. I've failed to make something interesting, and people are failing to want to actually, continue to watch or continue to play my campaign. And, it's all going down and down and down and down and down. I don't want it to be, but that's the way the world works, is that I didn't get what I wanted. And I can't control that unless, they're just holding back from me. They don't really want to be too excited because they're afraid of the fact that it's being recorded. It's like, I really don't care if you guys really want to be expressive. If one of you guys watches this video, and this is Tuesday, like, feel free to reach out and just say, like, that you genuinely enjoy it, because it's been hard. It's been hard to really want to even, like, wake up in the morning. That's why I've been staying up so late. I don't want to wake up. It's a stupid thing to be sad over, I guess. Well, if it doesn't make you happy, then don't do it. It's like, but it made me so happy then. And I worked so hard on it. I don't want to let it go, kind of thing. I really don't. I don't want to let it go to waste. It means a lot to me that I was even able to start it at all. I thought Magnesium Man was the one that would take over D&D, and, like, it would be the way it is. And of course I'm running my campaign how I want to run my campaign. I have a lot of buffed stats, I have weird stats and stuff like that. They haven't taken much damage, but I'm gonna amp up the enemies soon. It's not like I'm pretty much just letting them get strong so that I can beat them down. I want it, I want it to be fun. So I'm gonna let them have stuff, I'm gonna let them get somewhere with themselves. accomplish some things so that they charge in headstrong to a battle and realize we may not win, and maybe need to regroup, rethink their plan of attack, rethink if this enemy is really worth the fight, kind of thing. And that's my goal, but it's a problem when they're not interested. Or at least not as interested as I hoped. And I tried. That's all I can say. And it's up to them, really, if they want to keep going. You just got to say the word. It's difficult to say, in place of one of them, do this, or say, this is how I think this person feels, because I am not that kind of person. I am not a person who's going to think out how these people are going to feel. I try is what I do. I try to, I try this, and if it doesn't work, then, this and this and this doesn't work as well as how I think of it, so maybe one of those things will work, but it's up to that. Like, I had, in the D&D episodes we recorded today, we only recorded 2, and they were, like, basically worth the same amount of time as 3 episodes, but I decided to let it go just an hour 30 minutes for these 2 episodes that we did, an hour 30 each. And I should have timed us out, otherwise we probably would have gone longer, seeing as that I did actually fall asleep in the middle of recording. I was laying down, and that was my mistake. I've been up for hours and hours and hours now. I haven't slept at all. I'm running on maybe like 4 hours of sleep from some previous night a couple days ago, kind of thing. And I'm not all there, obviously. But I woke up early this morning. When I tried to sleep, I maybe slept for 5-6 minutes before I had a nightmare, and I couldn't fall back into sleep. I'm laying down for a moment because I need to. I'm sorry. I'm letting myself rant, and I really shouldn't, but I need to get it out there. I need to... I really wish, somebody could come in and tell me, hey, it's alright, I am enjoying it, without, this kind of prompting, because everyone is commending Connor's D&D on every single front, and I'm sitting here. I just gave enchanted weapons, or sold them enchanted weapons. Being the way that something worked out, a lot of the money that they had, quote-unquote, spent is back, and a lot of it is like, oh, now it's this way, kind of thing. So, yeah. It's difficult, and I'm trying to work with it, and I don't know how. In my friend's D&D, they are a higher level already. The one I'm part of, Connor's D&D, we are a higher level already than mine, and it's super demoralizing to see that, because I'm like, wow, I'm really lacking on them. It's like, but Par, you've had 2 times as few sessions and a lot of restrictions with, being recorded, or people needing to go home, or people not being there. It's like, yeah, but, I did what I could, or, I canceled when we needed to, and it ended up being that a lot of the in-between time is what episodes are. I should totally speed up, them moving around and stuff. I should totally let them have a lot more freedom with moving around and getting places. I'm going to start putting more restrictions at the same time, you know, so it's not like, oh yeah, you're just here now. I want to let them roam free, but I don't want them to roam right into a death trap, you know, and instantly die, and then the campaign's over because, you know, where we need to restart is in the middle of, you know, some bad place. I was also thinking about going to each of them and going, hey, do you want to change a character? You know, like, do you want to use up that? Because like everybody gets one extra character. Do you guys want to use up that character, that extra character to, you know, make a new character instead and play with that one instead of the one you've got? And I didn't ask that today because just stuff happened, so I didn't want to make that a main thing of the 2 episodes that were recorded today. Seeing as we didn't actually really deal with it, I came up with a way to deal with it that was just short, sweet, and well, it wasn't short. It was very short, but it wasn't sweet. To resolve something that happened, but instead we retconned it in episode. But yeah, please, I'm sorry. This video's gone on long enough. I'm gonna stop here for the night. I need to stop. Otherwise, I'm gonna be crying in the next episode that I record because I'll be begging for death or something. I don't know. More than I already am. Wow, that's emo. Literally everything I've said so far is emo, so. I don't really have any room to say anything about it. Anyways, guys, please, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell icon. And to any couples out there that are just finding out they're having a baby and they want to keep the kid, congratulations. And to any people that are getting engaged, congratulations. To any people that are getting married at the time of recording this, or, you know, within the next few hours, days, weeks, months, years, I hope everything goes well for you. I really mean that. I'd rather have people be happy than myself, and it sucks knowing that my D&D isn't doing that. And it seems my videos aren't either, especially with what I'm doing right now, which definitely doesn't help, but I want to get it out there. I need to. It's difficult because I spend 90% of the day bottled up in a blanket, warm or too cold, or warm or too cold, or uncomfortable or too comfortable, or, you know, sunken into the seat when I'm trying to not be, or not sitting right, or sitting too low, too high, everything like that, you know, little things that are big things to me now that I'm not doing anything with myself. I hope you guys have a great Christmas time, seeing as the day this video goes out, tomorrow is Christmas. It is Christmas Eve. That's why I put up the tree in this episode, and I really hope it all works out for you. I hope you get presents that you wanted. I hope family members that you wanted to show up to a Christmas party. If we all meet up on Christmas like my family does, I think we'll be doing that. We usually have lasagna. My lips are super dry because I'm talking and it's cold and dry air, you know. Plus the window's open, which doesn't help. But yeah, I've been recording since I could see the sun, and now it's dark outside, and well, actually no, I couldn't see the sun when I started. I could see a little bit of the light in the distance, but that's about it. Now it's too cloudy and too dark to see. I love y'all. Whoever decides to watch this video, it's needlessly long, and it's a Christmas Eve special that ends up being depressing. That's what sucks. I wish I had something better for Christmas Eve than this, but it's what's happening, and maybe I'll come back to recording this week with a better outlook on life tomorrow. Yeah, give myself something to do tomorrow, not just sit around, record, have fun, be happy because it's Christmas episode that I'm recording and whatnot. But I just need to get it out there. But I still hope, no matter what, is that you're having a great, great Christmas time. Whatever holiday you celebrate. If you're getting married, having a baby, getting engaged, I hope he or she says yes. I hope he or she says I do. I hope he or she says, I'm glad we're having a kid. You know, and give the expectant one all the tummy rubs and belly kisses and stuff. Be cute like that. Be caring of the baby before it's even out. Be lovey-dovey. Prove to the one that's having that kid that you love them and you love that kid as much as you do them. Be happy. Don't let anyone tell you that if someone else in your family says don't have the kid, but you want to, and it's not their choice. It's not their choice. It's actually just the best way to say that. It's not their choice. It's not their kid. It's yours. You and whoever fathered it or whoever's mothering it at the moment. I know my content's supposed to be kid-friendly, but I label it as not because I don't want that. I don't want that kind of attention. Because I will slip in my vocabulary and I will not cut, and that I don't want that on me. I don't want $42,000. It's a fine. People are on thin ice at the moment with their entire channels being gaming and stuff, and they're terrified of the thought of their entire channel going down because needing to be taken down to avoid having to pay something ridiculous amount of money. Have a good day. I love you all. Please, 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 if you're having a baby, tell me in the comments below. I would love to congratulate you more personally than just saying it in the episode. I know I won't be saying your name. I won't be saying, it directly to your face. I'll be wishing it through a screen still, but I hope that a personal message directly towards you and your lover, whoever is with you, are happy. Just be happy. Having a kid is gotta be, and I know myself as being the dragon that I am, and being the person I am. I wish I could be a mom too. Kind of thing, I guess. I wish that you all have a great, just ignore what I said. Just have a good Christmas time. Enjoy your life while you can. Bye-bye.